Hello everyone, welcome back to Streed's Guide to Fraggle Rock. And today I'm reviewing Season 2, Episode 21, Wembley and the Great Race. This episode starts out with Doc furious at Schimmelfinny for insulting Sprocket's appearance. He then makes a bet with Schimmelfinny to put Sprocket into an upcoming dog exhibition, which Sprocket isn't enthused about at all. Meanwhile, Red is helping Wembley train for the Great Race as she reveals the secret to her success, saying that she visualizes herself winning whenever in competition. Wembley tries this, but he doesn't care so much about winning as he cares about simply doing his best. Wembley heads back to his cave dejected, and Gobo reads a postcard from Uncle Traveling Matt. Matt finds himself in a race and thinks the runners are being scared into winning, so he promptly comforts them. Wembley confesses that he doesn't believe himself good enough to win, and Gobo reassures him, leading to one of Fraggle Rock's most endearing songs.
Pick any song you please, click, we're in harmony. Stick to me and you'll see what a kick it is to be friends, 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 till the end.
Ooh, well, do you travel where you will? I'll tag along and we'll see most of everywhere. Everyone will know that we're friends, 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 till the end.
This song never fails to put a smile on my face. It's so emblematic of Gobo and Wembley's eternal friendship. Whenever I listen to this, it reminds me of my own best friend Jordy and the bond we share. Back in the Great Hall, the Rock Beetle race begins and the world's oldest explains the rules, and Boober makes a bet with Rumple that if any other Fraggle wins, he'll give him 5 radishes, and if Gobo wins, he'll give Boober 1. Boober agrees and the race begins.
Here they come, it's a whole mess of it, and the winner is, what's his name? Wembley! Yay!
Gobo's sword is lost, and Red brags that Wembley would have won anyways. This culminates in Red betting that Wembley will win again.
Well, that's fine. We'll race again. Just Wembley and me.
I don't think that's such a good
You keep out of this, Wembley.
but-
We challenge you to a
thank
front
you.
and back race, and this time there'll be no excuses.
Okay, Red, you're on.
We return to the workshop, and Doc attempts to get Sprocket into the bath, saying he'll call the dog show off if he doesn't get in, which is exactly what Sprocket's counting on. Back in the Rock, Gobo's down on himself, wondering if Wembley will win again, and Red calls him out. Gobo's ego overtakes him, and he gets pissed, proclaiming that he's a winner, and a winner can't be a sore loser. Red leaves, and Wembley imagines Gobo's reaction to him winning again.
It's hard to be friends with someone when they beat you in a race. I just can't say it.
But I didn't mean to beat you, Gobo. I didn't mean to, Gobo.
I'm sorry, but I've always found this scene hilarious. It's so overly dramatic and comically absurd. Gobo's an egocentric tin horn, but he'd never react like this, and that's what makes this scene all the more hilarious. I understand why Wembley would believe this, since he tends to view things in more extreme terms, so it's very in line with his character. The icing on the cake is the fact that Phantom Gobo can't even bring himself to utter the word race. I love this part so much. Back to reality, Red alerts Wembley to the next race, and I can't help but wonder, why so soon? Didn't the other race take place in the very same day? Don't you think you should give your runners some time to rest? Whatever the case, we return to the Great Hall, and Wembley doesn't want to race. Gobo and Red emotionally manipulate Wembley to race again, and meanwhile, Rumble returns, badly injured from trying to get Boober's radishes. Well, Boober, naturally being very disturbed by what's happened, swaps places and bets on Gobo instead, while Rumple bets on Wembley, evening things out perfectly. The world's oldest explains the next race, and it begins. Wembley loses on purpose, and Gobo wins, much to the detriment of Rumple. This is what happens if you gamble, folks. Back in the room, Red is pissed, and Gobo struts in, egotistic as ever, until Red reveals the truth, leading to arguably Gobo's most despicable scene since Red's Sea Monster.
Wembley, Fraggle, we're gonna run one more race, and you better run it fair, or you can forget about our friendship.
Wow. If it hadn't been for this episode's conclusion, I'd be much more disgusted than I am now. Back in the Great Hall, the race is about to begin, and Boober finds a way to end the bet once and for all by allowing Rumple to win no matter who wins the race. We return to the room, and Wembley feigns illness but doesn't convince the others, and an argument breaks out until Wembley finally stands up for himself.
Will you cut this out? You're both making me sick. You think I'm lucky? You think I lost on purpose? You want to know what I think? I don't know what I think, but I know I don't like being in the middle. Oh, I'm gonna race all right. Oh, yeah, but this time I'm gonna do it for me! Ah!
Gobo and Red finally come to their senses, and we return to the Great Hall, with the world's oldest explaining the rules once again. Gobo attempts to apologize, but Wembley ignores him, and the race starts. After a lot of running, there's one last obstacle before the finish line. Wembley is given the winner's ribbon and gives a tearful speech, thanking his friendship with Gobo has ended. Luckily, Gobo reassures Wembley that their friendship is intact. He apologizes for being a sore loser and congratulates Wembley for his triumph. We return to the workshop, and Doc finally swallows his pride and calls off the dog show.
It's true, Sprocky. Who cares what Schimmelfinny thinks? You are the best. Now get out of there before you catch a cold. Come on.
After a few standard episodes, this was a great change of pace. Typically, I'm not too keen on sports episodes since I have little to no interest in sports, but this one managed to both captivate me and warm my heart. This entry conveys how toxic competition can really spoil a race and even potentially ruin friendships. It's a pretty basic lesson for a kid's show, but Fraggle Rock, as per usual, imparts this lesson in a very mature and realistic way. There really are people out there who take winning as seriously as Red and Gobo, and they don't always come to their senses in the end. It's part of why I dislike sports so much. They're such a breeding ground for hate, toxicity, over-competitiveness, and noise when I'm trying to watch my fucking show. I've heard Gobo criticized for being a dick in this episode, and for the most part he is, but this episode acknowledges that he is, and he sincerely apologizes to Wembley for his behavior. Unlike the Beast of Blue Rock, when he didn't even feel guilty for treating Wembley like shit, he only cared about his own bravery. So I'm glad Gobo rights his wrong, and it serves to further strengthen this episode. There's only one song here, and it never fails to warm my heart. Not only is this one of my favorite songs from the show, but again, it communicates just how deep Gobo and Wembley's friendship truly is. The Dak and Sprocket subplot definitely isn't as middling as the previous one, not much happens, but it's funny enough, and it didn't make me roll my eyes like the day the music died. Overall, this was an action-packed sports episode with an impactful, heartwarming, and meaningful message about over-competitiveness and its inherent vice. I'm gonna proudly bestow this episode with the sprightly Radish. Well guys, that was the review, and I will see you all next time.